Looking for a fun way to win up to 25 times your money this football season? Test your skills on Prize Picks, the most exciting way to play daily fantasy sports. Just select 2 or more players, pick more or less on their projection for a wide variety of statistics, and place your entry. It's as easy as that. If you have the skills, you can turn $10 into $250 with just a few taps. Easy gameplay, quick withdrawals, and an enormous selection of players and stat options are what make Prize Picks the #1 daily fantasy sports app. Ready to test your skills? Join the Prize Picks community of more than 7 million football fans who have already signed up. Right now, Prize Picks will match your first deposit up to $100. Just visit prizepicks.com/get100 and use code GET100. That's code GET100 at prizepicks.com/get100 for a first deposit match up to $100. Prize Picks, daily fantasy sports made easy. Looking for a fun way to win up to 25 times your money this basketball season? Test your skills on Prize Picks, the most exciting way to play daily fantasy sports. Just select 2 or more players, pick more or less on their projection for a wide variety of stats, and place your entry. It's as easy as that. If you have the skills, you can turn $10 into $250 with just a few taps. Easy gameplay, quick withdrawals, and injury insurance on your picks are what make Prize Picks the #1 daily fantasy sports app. Ready to test your skills? Join the Prize Picks community of more than 7 million players who have already signed up. Right now, Prize Picks will match your first deposit up to $100. Just visit prizepicks.com/get100 and use code GET100. That's code GET100 at prizepicks.com/get100 for a first deposit match up to $100. Prize Picks, daily fantasy sports made easy.
Yogsonik Dynamics.
Okay, we're in. Thanks, Blip.
Join us, Sylvia Rivera, played by Tisha. Nitz with his buddy Blip, played by Nico Rodriguez. Don't fall for Yogsonik.
Hey, we're kind of short on time, so just do the script.
Okay. Z.OUS, played by Richard Collins. And Game Master, Adam Culbertson. From Creative Typo Entertainment, you're jacked into Dreadtech Incorporated.
Okay, please don't touch that one. Gross. he wipes his face wherever that thing sucked at me. Yeah, that's her turn.
Z.OUS is still
All
invisible, right?
No, Z.OUS fired, or would you still be invisible? Oh, yeah, because you're not having to...
Yeah, it's my concentration.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Nitz takes a half a step back because he's very unnerved right now.
All right, so that other mutant is moving towards you, Nitz. Do you get one of those things since you shot it with a shotgun, or is that's for
suppression?
something else?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a 22.
Yeah, that hits.
That's only 4 damage because that's my sidearm that I quick draw, shoot, and then reholster.
All right, so how do you kill him?
Okay, so that's the same one that I shot twice with my sawed-off, right?
Yes.
All right, so I put 2 right into the chest with that, and then as it keeps moving, I quick draw my sidearm, shoot it once right between the eyes, and then reholster my sidearm all in one fluid motion, and
all right,
then finish taking that other half step back away from Sylvia.
Sylvia raises her eyebrows at you, like slightly impressed.
Whoopsie.
Whoopsie, indeed.
All right, so those 4 are going to Oh, no, the other three. The other three that were next to the tubes that Z.OUS exploded, they are going to flick their tentacles at Z.OUS because they're pissed off at him.
Can they see him?
And acid is going to come flying your way and give me 3 dexterity saves.
Does he get advantage because he's invisible?
Oh, shit. Yeah, he's invisible. I forgot. So they don't know where that came from. No, they're gonna. Hold on. Let me decide who.
I mean, they can still try to attack a creature that's invisible, but yeah, he typically would just get advantage or something.
No, they wouldn't know where that came from. They just figured one of y'all did it.
That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so 2 of them are going for Nitz, and one of them is going for Sylvia. Dodge this acid that's flying towards you that they flicked off of their tentacles and or tendrils, and 2 for Nitz, 1 for Sylvia.
It's a dexterity save?
Yeah, Dex.
10.
Hold on. I got a 17, but I also have something else that I would use if I saw an AoE kind of attack come spreading across to everyone. As soon a burst is on my glove, and as a reaction, my concentrated force of will extends out in a 60-foot radius. Whenever I succeed on a saving throw to resist, well, I don't know. This probably isn't a spell's damage then, isn't it? Is it?
No, it's spell.
Oh, okay.
It is spell.
All right. Whenever you succeed on a saving throw to resist a spell's damage or effects, you can use this to cast the spell and grant each non-hostile within the aura advantage on their saving throws to resist the same spell's damage or effect. So essentially, when I see an AoE attack come or multiple attacks come, I can activate this button. When I save, it gives anybody within 60 feet of me the ability to take advantage on save. The same save.
All right, yeah. So you got one more roll.
Did you
Sylvia.
save?
So I saved the first.
Yeah, he saved.
The first
Okay.
time. The
So now
second
I
time
get
I did not,
advantage?
though, Adam. I got an 11.
Okay, that was with it. Would you get advantage too, or that's just for other?
I think
Other people.
it doesn't really say. It's worded really weird, so I would just say probably not. Probably the rest of the people around me.
Well,
Are
no,
you
because you'd be in the
hostile to
radius.
yourself?
Yeah, I would say you're in the radius. You would be able to get that advantage as well.
Okay, I'll take it.
Or you're in that field or whatever.
I was willing to concede, but I will take the gracious offer. So I got
Yeah.
a 16 the second time through.
I mean, unless you're hostile to yourself.
I got
What was the first one you got high, didn't you? It was like 20 something.
I think it was like 18.
Yeah.
got a 14 plus my bardic inspiration die of 10. So 24.
Okay, so Sylvia, you're able to dodge out of the way of this acid. And Nitz, when you dodged out of the way of the other one, you dove into the second one.
There.
Did you use your bardic inspiration die?
Oh no, I didn't use my bardic inspiration.
Oh,
I feel
That's
like
another
that's the
6.
bard's
That puts
job.
me up to 22.
okay. So yeah, you see, like you're diving, and you see it. It's about to hit you, and then you tuck and roll, and it just whizzes right past your head.
Yeah, it's good to see that the age-old job of bards having to remind everybody about their bonuses
Yes.
is still alive and well.
And right as y'all stand up from or y'all gain your composure after dodging out of the way of the acid splash, those 3 aren't there, and Z.OUS, you just saw them disappear right after they flung the
just
acid.
disappeared. I didn't see them go anywhere. I didn't see
They just
where they are now. They just gone.
just boom, invisible
fun.
or teleported. Who knows? You don't know.
Well, I don't like that.
Fun. Neither one of those sound very good.
And we are back at oh yeah, and those other dudes are draining the people inside of those tubes, and they're just getting bigger. bigger.
So how many tubes are left? You said there were 11 to start with, or
So there were
13 to start with.
13. Yeah, there was 13, and so those 3 are done. So there's 10 that are still draining their life force.
Was it? I thought it was 4, 1, and then 3 others that were destroyed.
No. You hit 3. You hit the 1, and then 2 beside it blew up too.
Okay,
so
I
you blew up
misunderstood
3.
that.
Yeah,
So these are all like in a line.
they're kind of like circular around the room, like a half circle kind of around the room.
So there's like no point where any of them would be any closer than that.
No, if you hit on the side, like the middle of the side, you could get another 3. If you hit middle on the side, you could get another 3. If you hit in between, if you hit one that has 2 on both sides of it, you could hit 3 with that blast radius. Because it would reach out 10 feet from where you hit.
Okay. Well, in lieu of that, and as many bad ideas as this might be otherwise, for one, I'm just going to go ahead and rage on top of the kaiju scale.
So you're getting bigger.
Yeah, because this is kind of frustrating.
Yeah.
And for 2, I'm going to actually use the special action from the kaiju scale, which I thought about using initially, but I didn't want to because I thought it also might be a bad idea. But bad ideas, why not?
Yeah.
So the special action stomp, from what I have written, which I believe is the case, it should be like a 120-foot radius around me. Like it's a dex save versus getting knocked prone.
Okay.
And any mundane objects or structures in the area take 3d12 times 2 damage.
All right.
Yikes.
So you're just wrecking all these tubes.
So yeah, that's the idea.
Okay.
And so for a very large radius around me, all the structural everything is going to take 3d12 times 2 damage.
Oh man, yeah. There's other pods that'll break too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's a bad idea.
Oh, it's great. I love it.
I told you it's a bad idea. But we're doing it anyway. All right. So here we go. For any of the and I didn't have this written down. I'm not sure if it's hostiles only.
Yeah, I don't think it's specified hostiles. Like it would shake the ground under Nitz and Sylvia as well.
But yeah, it's a dex saving throw or get knocked prone.
Yeah, not like you take damage or anything.
No. There's no damage for non-structures.
Yeah. So there's just an invisible just boom.
Okay, so structures in that area, objects and structures in that area are going to take 42 damage.
Wow.
All right. Yeah. So all those.
A lot of destruction.
All right. So you actually see the tubes with the humanoids in it. They start like as they're shaking, they start like going like sparking and everything, and they just start exploding. All the pods with the mutants inside of them that are around the area, just the glass just shatters out, just boom, out of all of them at the same time, and you hear them down the corridor even a little bit too, where it's just and like just shattering out, and you're all 3 of you are did Nitz and Sylvia fall down?
I rolled a 17.
I rolled a 16.
Yeah, the DC is 22.
Okay, so y'all fall down, and you're all 3 of you. Would that break No, that wouldn't break concentration because it doesn't do damage.
Yeah, technically there's nothing to say that concentration breaks on being knocked prone.
Yeah,
Just being knocked unconscious or taking damage.
Yeah. Okay, you just all start hearing just this rumble of those voices or those noises that those mutants make, and it's just echoing through this huge giant room and down the corridor behind you as they start crawling out.
Whoopsie.
So how many of them went prone?
Well, they're crawling out. They're starting to come out. But all of the mutants that were at the tubes that just exploded in front of them. Like you could tell that like the blast from those things hurt them and flung them back on top of you knocking them down. And yeah, it is Nit's turn.
Well, I'm going to stand back up.
Okay.
All right, trying to paint a picture in my mind. There's the two that just got knocked down by Z.OUS. There's two dead ones that we already killed. There's two more that we can see and a few that disappeared, right?
Yes.
Are the two more that we can...
Hold.
No?
There was 3 that disappeared. Is that what you said?
Well, yeah. Well, I didn't say a number for the ones that disappeared. I was just thinking there's 2 that we can see and the rest disappeared with the exception of 2 that are on Z.OUS.
Well, no. You see 10. 10 got knocked down that were blown back from the tubes that they were draining from.
Gotcha. Okay. All right.
Plus a lot of those things. Like you just hear a shit ton of them. Like down the corridor behind you, there's the ones that were in the pods in the room. Most of them, they weren't like fully formed. Like the one on the end that was like full mutation, everything, it breaks out, and it fell to the ground whenever it came out of the cloning vat. But you could tell that he's moving and getting up, but the rest of them just fell and just hit the ground. One of them was like really soft and just kind of like splattered as its head hit the ground.
Okay. So
also before you make any other moves, give me a perception check as well, because something else happened.
I got a nat 1.
Okay. Everybody can.
Which equals 8.
Z.OUS gets an 18.
All right, so Z.OUS, you actually catch the glint of something up above. As the explosions went off, the light reflects off of something that's up on a platform about 100 feet in the air. And when you look up, because none of y'all had a chance to really look up, there is platforms that surround the top of this room, and there are these tubes that were going into the cloning vats that actually run up, and it looks like they run up to where those platforms are that are on the wall.
Okay.
But you caught the glint of a scope, like a sight.
Okay.
From the explosion blast.
Okay then.
Yogsonik Dynamics has interrupted this feed to provide you with your daily dose of capitalism from our sponsors.
Hey, you! Is your old agent making you look 3 months out of style? Introducing Dominus Omega by Yogsonik. Now with 1 extra pixel. Pixel sold separately.
I need your help. There's this company, and I think they've been watching me. They're hiding something big. Oh no, they found me. I have to go. Find me at Sticks Shift Incorporated, the podcast. Listen now before it's too late.
Looking for a fun way to win up to 25 times your money this football season? Test your skills on Prize Picks, the most exciting way to play daily fantasy sports. Just select 2 or more players, pick more or less on their projection for a wide variety of statistics, and place your entry. It's as easy as that. If you have the skills, you can turn $10 into $250 with just a few taps. Easy gameplay, quick withdrawals, and an enormous selection of players and stat options are what make Prize Picks the #1 daily fantasy sports app. Ready to test your skills? Join the Prize Picks community of more than 7 million football fans who have already signed up. Right now, Prize Picks will match your first deposit up to $100. Just visit prizepicks.com/get100 and use code GET100. That's code GET100 at prizepicks.com/get100 for a first deposit match up to $100. Prize Picks, daily fantasy sports made easy.
Lucky Land Casino, asking people, what's the weirdest place you've gotten lucky?
Lucky? In line at the deli, I guess?
Aha, in my dentist's office. More than once, actually.
Do I have to say?
Yes, you do.
In the car before my kids' PTA meeting.
Really?
Yes.
Excuse me, what's the weirdest place you've gotten lucky?
I never win and tell.
Well, there you have it. You can get lucky anywhere, playing at LuckyLandSlots.com. Play for free right now. Are you feeling lucky? No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+. Terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
Yogsonik Dynamics appreciates your mandatory attention. Now back to your regularly scheduled broadcast.
Well, Nitz is going to get up and ignore the people who are on the ground and beeline it to the back of the room and start looking quickly for an escape.
Okay, so you're actively looking. You don't see a door or anything back there, but you do look up and you do see these platforms that surround the top of this room.
Okay. That is... No, I am gonna use an action. I'm gonna activate another button on my glove, and I'm gonna activate the regen aura, which is concentration up to 1 minute, and healing energy radiates from me within a 30-foot aura or a 30-foot radius. For the next minute, the spell moves with me, and for the duration, each non-hostile creature that starts their turn within range, including myself, it says it this time, regains 1d6 hit points at the beginning of their turn. If they're the same alignment as me, they get 2d6 hit points instead.
Okay.
So I don't know how we're doing alignments.
I guess y'all are all good, right?
Yeah, chaotic good.
Yeah, I'd say good.
Yeah, I would say, just good would be the alignment.
Yeah.
Oh.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
So 2d6 hit points to everybody that is around me. It's my friend. And that's my turn.
Chumba.
Yeah, I think Sylvia's the only one that's taken damage. No.
Well, both of them.
Both of y'all did take damage. Yeah.
I had damage from the last fight, the two guys up front too.
Oh, okay.
Do you want me to roll the 2d6?
Yeah.
Oh, well, my first roll is a 6, so that's all I needed.
All right. Yeah, and you do notice that there's not like a ladder or anything, but it does look like there's like hand and footholds that you can get into to climb up to those platforms. Like it still is that structured, like kind of skeletal in nature, but it's metal.
Sweet.
Oh, and Sylvia, it's your turn.
Sylvia is going to say, I am going to put something in the air. Do not look at it. I'm going to put it right about there. Please don't look at it.
I close my eyes.
I don't know. I feel like I want to look at this.
You can open your eyes. Just don't look in this particular direction.
Nope, eyes closed.
Do not look behind us. Okay. Z.OUS, do not look behind you. And she casts Hypnotic Pattern.
All right.
And it takes
Haven't
its
you done that
concentration.
before?
Yeah. The first.
I don't remember what it does.
Yeah. So you create a twisting pattern of colors that weaves through the air inside a 30-foot cube within range, which is 120 feet. The pattern appears for a moment and vanishes. Each creature in the area who sees the pattern must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature becomes charmed for the duration. While charmed by the spell, the creature is incapacitated and has a speed of 0. And she's going to put it right above. She casts this, Z.OUS becomes visible again. And he's a big, huge Zoog with guns, right?
I would say he's large size at this point. He's double rage, basically.
He's pretty big.
Pretty big.
Like bigger than you've seen him before.
Yeah, she's going to put it right above his head. So that way, as he comes visible, they're going to look at him.
And that's 120-foot radius?
Yes. Well, no, it's 120 foot. Like, my range on it is 120 foot. So I can put it anywhere.
Okay.
It's a 30-foot
But
cube.
whoever sees it.
Yeah, whoever sees it. It's a wisdom saving.
Okay.
Last time you cast this, I looked away and I looked down at my agent and saw you still cast it and was hit by the spell.
Yeah, because...
So this time I'm like, nope, closed my eyes.
So the 30-foot radius would be the only effects on anything, right?
No, anybody who can see it at all. Like, if they can see
okay.
up to that far away, the size of it is 30 feet.
Okay, let me do one more. And it's 17 to beat?
Yes.
Okay, so what you see, all the moaning and everything that's just echoing through this entire chamber stops from the ones that had gotten there, able to see towards your direction. All but 2 of the scientist mutants that are left are also they're stuck like in your hypnotic pattern. Yeah, but 2 of them don't seem to be. They did not look at it, or they looked at it and they broke it. Like they shook their head and they're just like ah. But the others are just like frozen.
Okay.
And do you tell them anything?
Well, I don't know how that works. A charmed creature just can't. I just pulled up charmed. A charmed creature can't attack the charmer or target the charmer with harmful abilities or magical effects. The charmer has advantage on ability checks to interact socially with the creature. I don't think I can't like control them or anything.
Oh, okay. Unless you're like,
I mean, not like
talking
control per se, but you could like have a really massive persuade against them or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like you have an action to like persuade or to have some kind of social interaction with them.
Well, I stood up. So, sure.
Well, I use half movement to stand up from prone.
Okay. Are there any walls beside? We walk through the middle. I don't see any walls that look like they would be towards the outside, do I?
No. Like you see the same thing that Nit saw. Like there is no doors in this room, and as you look up, you do see those platforms around the outside.
Right. I was going to suggest that they all run straight into like any type of wall to try and break a hole in the wall, but I'm just gonna tell them to. Hey, you should all run the opposite way of us.
All right, and you have an advantage on that persuade.
First is 20, and the second is worse.
Okay, so yeah, the 20. Yeah, they start the ones that are. Okay, well, yeah, that's the end of your turn.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. All right. So they start running away, but the 2 that weren't phased by your hypnotic pattern, they grab, like each one of them grabs 2 of the mutant scientists that are running away. Like they notice that they're listening to you. They wrap their tendrils around them and start sucking the life force out of them, and they get bigger to the point that it looks like they're getting bigger, and but they're really close to each other, and it looks like they're starting to like combine into each other as they're growing. But the rest of them are taking off down the corridor, and all of you hear a loud gunshot. And that's a 21 to hit on Z.OUS. It's probably not.
21 hits.
Oh, 21 hits? Okay.
Yeah, no, I don't have anything that boosts my AC.
Oh, okay.
Your rage doesn't
sure.
boost it?
No, not AC.
But yeah, a very loud gunshot goes off, and you are going to take 13 piercing damage.
So I'm going to take 6 piercing damage. Rage doesn't give me AC, but it does in fact give me resistance.
Yeah. And you
and
you
that
notice
is all gonna go to my temp HP.
Yeah. And you notice that gunshot came from where you saw that flicker of light.
Okay.
And it is Z.OUS' turn.
And my temp HP goes back up.
Also, you heal for 2d6 for your normal HP as well.
which has not been touched yet.
There you go.
Yeah, no, this like double rage stuff makes me ridiculously tanky. Like, oh no, whatever you do, I'm going to take half. And then that doesn't even do anything until I take 30 of that. Anyway, so Z.OUS is going to try and clamber as far up as he can within his 40 feet of movement.
All right. Up the wall?
Yeah, up like the whatever he can kind of easily kind of climb or step up. Like,
yeah, well, you have a climb speed, don't you?
I don't think it's an actual like climb speed.
I thought Z.OUS had a climb speed.
I don't know. I could be wrong. Because I could have sworn I've looked over this twice and I still don't have it written down. So I swear if there is, I will write it down this time.
Yeah, you have a climbing speed that matches your normal speed.
Okay, well, I am writing it right now.
And you have a burrowing speed of... It starts at 10 feet at small size.
Okay. Well, he's going to climb up 40 feet then. And in the meanwhile, he's going to switch the guns out, utilizing his like tail and like a free foot, like as he's climbing. And as he levels the grenade launcher up towards like the area where he saw the glint, which I'm assuming is just on some of the like kind of structure that's kind of there.
It's one of the platforms.
It is one of the platforms.
It looks like a platform. Where those big tubes go up, all the platforms. There's a platform up there on the wall.
Well, as he starts aiming up at that thing, he'll be like, "Hey, you know that wasn't very nice. You should probably come down here and join the party." And Z.OUS will let loose 2 grenades, just aimed at that platform.
All right.
Well, so that's 18 and a 19 to hit the platform.
Oh, to hit the platform. Yeah, you would hit the platform.
So it's going to be a total of 40 damage to the platform. And I guess if the blast around it reaches up to him, then he would take, a quarter of that because he's not inanimate.
Yeah, I would say, yeah, you like the platform explodes, like knits. Like you're up against the wall. It's one platform away from where you are. As it just explodes and you see this dude fall from the explosion and hit the ground. And how much would...
It was 40 to the platform. It would be 10 to him. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. It would actually be 52 to the platform, and yeah, I guess that halves 2. And then 13 to him.
13, and fall damage is every 10 feet. D6
every 10.
Yeah, D6 per 10 feet.
Actually, I'll do it in our chat real quick. Dicebot isn't in that channel. Oh, okay.
Also 10d10.
They fell 100 feet.
I mean, I'll take it, but it should be d6s.
Oh my god, yeah, right. Random roll, just to...
Nothing to worry about, nothing to see here, move along. I'm sure people will comment on that shortly.
Yeah. So this dude falls to the ground as like the rubble just starts just flying everywhere. Or, well, I guess it's more like chunks of metal go flying everywhere and raining down amongst y'all. Except for Z.OUS because he's on the wall.
As Z.OUS is just kind of like hanging like with one hand like gripped on like some of the metal structure of the wall and like just kind of like leaned out with the grenade launcher in the other hand. Like very action movie.
Yeah, dude like drops his sniper rifle too. And then it like skids across the floor away from him. And it's Nit's turn.
Nitz is going to... Well, those other creatures are still combining, right?
Yes.
All right.
They are combining and they are getting large size.
I am going to move away from the guy that just fell on the ground and away from the giant combining things and get as close to the far... as far away from them as I can, but try and stay within so that my aura, which I imagine is like this dark green aura coming off my glove that's healing Z.OUS and Sylvia, make sure that's still
I would
within
say
range.
that your best spot to go that would be like the furthest away that you can go without moving away from the wall is right under Z.OUS.
Okay, perfect. So I'll do that, and then I'll shoot my 2 shots with my electric bullets into one of the big guys.
Okay.
All right. 27 for both attacks. I assume that hits.
Yes.
7 normal damage and 4 electric damage on the first one. 7 more normal damage and 3 electric damage on the second one.
And is that like piercing?
Yeah.
7, 4 electric, and then 7, 3 electric?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then I need to heal myself too with my, which I heal for 9, which tops me back off.
All right. You notice that like your shotgun shells don't seem to really like blow any part of them off anymore, but the electric just like melts the skin where it hits.
Okay. Well, this was more like what I was expecting earlier.
Intro and outro music by Nico Rodriguez. Head on over to dreadtechinc.com for everything on the show and other Creative Typo productions.
They found us. Dump the connection, Blip.
Yogsonik Dynamics apologizes for the unscheduled interruption. Remain calm as we locate the nearest re-education facility. You may proceed, user 8342167. Have a Yogsonik day.
Jeudy was boring.
Hello.
Then Jeudy discovered ChumbaCasino.com.
It's my little escape.
Now Judy's the life of the party.
Oh, baby, mama's bringing home the bacon.
Whoa, take it easy, Jeudy. The Chumba life is for everybody. So go to ChumbaCasino.com and play over 100 casino-style games. Join today and play for free for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. ChumbaCasino.com. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18 plus terms and conditions apply. See website for details. Jeudy was boring.
Hello.
Then Jeudy discovered ChumbaCasino.com.
It's my little escape.
Now Judy's the life of the party.
Oh, baby, mama's bringing home the bacon.
Whoa, take it easy, Jeudy. The Chumba life is for everybody. So go to ChumbaCasino.com and play over 100 casino-style games. Join today and play for free for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. ChumbaCasino.com. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18 plus terms and conditions apply. See website for details.